For the past 2 years, we've been working with different church denominations, 5 to be exact, to strengthen families, to avoid breaking up, but also to see that they open their homes for children that need families. We've worked with 5 denominations. One of those is the Church of Uganda, who this year are celebrating the Year of Children. And as they do that, we've had conversations and thought it best for them to take their church leaders through the Why Children Matter toolkit that we've developed in partnership with Viva. We've had 2 days of this seminar where we've had speakers talk about 6 topics that have to concern the child and why every single church leader should be concerned about the state of children within their community and in this country. Many people boast about Uganda having the youngest population, and it is true, over 60% of our population is below the age of 18 years. However, 51% of that population is vulnerable, meaning they are at risk. And if we don't fight for them, then that young population that we are looking towards for the future of this country may not be there to lead this country where we want it to go. And so church leaders are very strategic, because in every community where these children live, there is a church, there is a religious leader close to them. And so we are trying to show these religious leaders they need to take time to think about these children. But as they think about them, they have to remember God's heart for every child to be raised in a safe and a loving family. So that's what this training is about, that every leader from the different dioceses within Church of Uganda shall be able to say, our diocese needs to ensure that the children in our territory grow up in strong and healthy families.
The main challenge these children are having, they do not have teachers. So we have agreed to go back to our dioceses and we make sure that at least we carry out workshops for these volunteers who have been volunteering into the work of the children. Then too, again, to create awareness onto different stakeholders, because we've looked at the child in a family, we've looked at the child in the church, the child at school, and again the child in the community. And we've seen that all these groups of people have got to work together for the well-being of the child.
One of the things I've learned is to take children serious. Wherever I am, I have to know that children are very important, and to recognize them, because they want to be recognized, know that they can make a difference, they can do something as children and become important in the church. So from the sessions I've got from the seminar, I've learned that it is all a responsibility to protect a child, not only biological parents, but it is a responsibility for everyone around a child. The way how God recognizes the child, we as church leaders should also recognize the child. In the places where we are working from, we should make sure that as a church, provide places convenient for the children, maybe to study from.
So this conference has opened our eyes to get all these components: the church, the family, the community. And lastly, we have been commissioned to go. We are not called to sit in our comfortable zones as leaders in our community, as pastors, as children workers. We must go and define the children in the communities.
I have discovered that children are the future generation of this country, and children are so many. So it is important for us really to concentrate on these young ones. They matter a lot, and they are the people who are going to make this country to live more and more. So if we don't concentrate on them right now, we have no future leaders of this country. The church is going to be no more.